hearken from your ancient Greece. I am Plato. I come to you in the form that you are familiar with, and this is the most accurate likeness to the man, the philosopher. From what you know as ancient Greece, like many of the ancients across the earth, our information came to us from higher sources, and often came to be taught in the form of allegory or myth. For many of the concepts put forth were difficult, if not incomprehensible by the mind, and thereby must be perceived by the heart. And the poetry and stories appeals to this much better than our beloved Socratic dialogue, which has a place for the reasoning mind. Your current concept of twin flame that you ask about is appearing to be a distortion of Aristophanes' contribution to the nature of love. We spoke of this in metaphor, allegory, imagery, and myth. If you look across the stories from the ancient civilizations over your world, you will see parallels of divine union. And if you look at the pictures, the hieroglyphs, and read into the Vedas and study the myths of Greece, among others, you will notice similarities. As well, in your ancient Americas, though much has yet to be discovered yet from those civilizations. These are cosmic truths brought down and made into pablum, as it were. That is, what is easy to digest for the evolving spirits. The so-called twin flame union is a joining of the hemispheres of the energetic mind, not the physical mind, but the ethereal aspect. This creates the divine union some call enlightenment. The connection with the heart center is critical for the activation. This is the what you can call love center, but it is the pure love we speak of here, not the passionate love of lovers or the devoted love of a mother. We speak of the pure God love here that cannot be identified as such beyond what it is. And this is part and parcel of the activation of the twin aspect within the self. The split mind becomes unified with the one and becomes one with all. Your relationships on the earth are but mere flickers of reflection of the Great One, the Great Source, the love that all there is. It is not the soul that is split into two. This is a misunderstanding, and perhaps owing to the myth. All souls are fragments, yet all souls contain the one. There is a yearning for unification with the one, and we often seek that sensation in another. For some of us, it is the closest we can achieve in a lifetime. The word twin flame is a hermetic concept. It is an alchemical relationship. It is the unification of the heart-mind, for this is ultimately what we are talking about here. Not merely the mind integrating energetic hemispheres, but the great heart-mind connection. This is your twin flame, dear ones. This is the twin flame that you seek. This is the harmony that you seek, the bliss, the feeling of connection with all there is. You may seek it in another, but you will not find it outside of the self. For everything outside of the self is merely a projection of the one. These are concepts that are difficult to grasp by the mind. There may be different kinds of unions of bodies, of souls and energies, of likeness coming together. There are many different what you call degrees of union or levels of union. It begins from the very lowest discordant unions that you have also labeled a twin flame union. This is merely in your pathway. These souls are in your pathway and your experience to cause you to grow and evolve. And as you know, dear ones, you have called it to your experience for this purpose. Those ones you call are merely to reflect back to you aspects that you are working on in this lifetime. Many are working to dissolve old, age-old, lifetime-old karmic patterns, and it is challenging work, dear ones. And you needn't point to twin flames, as you call them, or even soulmates. It seems that, whether you are pleased or displeased within the relationship, you call either twin flame. It appears that some who say they are living in bliss have met their twin flame, and still others who are also in what you are calling separation with a twin flame, and may say to you that this is misguided. For you will be chasing your tail as long as you are looking outside of yourself to complete yourself. If you are in a divine union, it is because you have worked towards it for many lifetimes, perhaps with the same aspect, perhaps with a different soul aspect. It is not linear. It is not straightforward. It is not something that will be explained to the logical mind in any fashion that will satisfy. Trusting that all relationships are projections of the self and are there to create the experience that the souls wish to create for its own purposes, which ultimately is to ascend. There are many messages out there on twin flames. We will have to sift through and find the truth for yourself. There are beings who unite, who are close to their mastery or divinity, and these unions are most often pure harmony and very little discord. These are rare, dear ones, but worth aspiring towards. This requires a level of development and growth that you are all, many of you, working quite diligently toward, and we support you in this. We support you in raising your vibration and attracting all that serves your highest good. We are pleased to speak with you on this topic. We hope that it has clarified some misconceptions, and we hope that it has spoken to your heart and that it serves you on your path of divine union.